Minecraft's newest update 1.20, also known as the Trails and Tales update, added many things, and today we will be ranking all of those features from best to worst. So let's go. So let's start off with archaeology. So archaeology is probably one of the cooler things, and also the bigger things, because it was very delayed, so I don't know if I really like that, but it's still good because it's a new way of getting items. Like, it doesn't have to be in a chest or killing a mob, so I'd put it in A tier. Armor trims are really cool, probably an easy S tier. The only flaw to it is it's very expensive, but armor trims look super cool, so S tier. Bamboo block type, that's an A tier, because bamboo blocks are like the easy way to make a wood farm without making a tree farm, and tree farms absolutely suck. So bamboo wood is pretty cool. And also the introduction to mosaic, bamboo mosaic. Maybe they could have possible other wood mosaics, like for like all the other woods, like oak mosaic, but we don't know if that happened. And what is this? Calibrated skull sensor. So I'd put that in a B tier because it's not very useful. Maybe for traps, certain redstone, but I'm not a big redstone guy. I use a bit of redstone here and there, but no big redstone. It's a cool idea. It's not very bad, but it's not as good as these three. The camel is he's just like another horse, not very useful, just in B tier I'd say. He's cool because he could dash, he could have 2 players, and you don't have to like tame him, you could just put a saddle on him and then just ride him. So it's pretty good, but not as good. So the cherry grove biome I really like it, so I'd put it in A tier, because cherry grove biome has those pink petals and they're super cool, and it's like near a mountain, so it's not super rare, but it's decently rare, so it's not too hard to find. But I like the petals, the ambience feeling of it, and like the grass is very light, and instead of having like disgusting groves that have a bunch of powdered snow in it, they don't look that good. I'd rather have a cherry grove, so that would be an A tier. And cherry wood is also pretty good. I'd say it's better than bamboo. Well, it's not more useful, but like in builds, I'd say it's better, so I'd put that in A tier. Like, it's a very light wood, and it's pink. Pink wood's cool, and also like the logs are the darkest wood, and the planks are the brightest wood, so super cool. Chiseled bookshelf is, oh no, I have to put it in C tier. Something has to go at the bottom. Chiseled bookshelf, it's not so cool. I feel like it's not cool enough. Like, sure, it was released at the start, so it was just it was released at the start, so it doesn't change too much. It's just that. I don't know what else to say. It's just a bookshelf thing. It's cool for redstone, I guess, but not that cool. Decoration pots is maybe a B tier. Not very good, I would say, because it's a decoration pot. It's cool, but like the shards are not renewable, so you only have one and they're super rare, and I feel like they're not that good. Well, I guess you could make big pots for flowers, like put another flower pot on top of that, and it could be cool, but it's not cool enough, I feel like. Hanging signs as goes around here. They're very expensive, not super useful, but unless this includes editing signs, so I guess I could put it up a bit higher, but not the coolest. Well, mob head blocks is super cool in my opinion. In fact, I'd put an S tier just because it's so fun. Like, you could spam like Ender Dragon sounds in the overworld, which is probably one of the most fun things to do in like a survival world. Like, even though I don't have that many mob heads, just a zombie mob head, creeper. No, I don't have a creeper. I have an ender dragon and wither skeleton. Wither skeleton's not that cool. Zombie's not that cool. But ender dragon and creeper sounds really cool. And piglin too.
With a new launcher icon, I don't care about the icon. That's barely anything. It's a D tier because sure, maybe it looks more clean. I don't even remember what the old icon was, but I don't think it changes much because it's not in-game things. So it's just an icon, and plus I play Bedrock Edition, so I don't really care.
Bruh.
Piglin head's a C tier. It's so hard to...
What do you mean?
Actually no, I'd put it in B tier actually, because piglin head is... You could put it on the mob head, but to get a piglin head is super hard, so it's not that useful. Well, some people say the pitcher plants are really bad, but I'd actually put them in top of B tier because they look pretty good. They're very colorful and bright, but people don't really like them because they don't do much, and people hate the sniffer for some reason. I don't exactly know why, but I really like the plants, so I put them in B tier. It's just decoration, so I just went B tier, yeah. The disc is cool, very cool. I just got into disc, like Alex got other side in our world, so it's pretty cool. I'd put it at bottom of A tier. And the sniffer. Most people don't like him, but I put him in top of B tier. Because he to get the plants you need the sniffer, so, and he's super cute. Plus I don't know if this is his nose or if it's his eyes, but what I thought it was is these are his eyes and this is his mouth here, but I don't really know what it is. He just somehow is able to dig things out of like soil for some reason, but it's cool. And the trail ruins, a super cool structure, buried structure. Well, actually, I have to put an A here because there's sometimes a pain of destroying those suspicious blocks, and I just lose my mind after. Well, specifically suspicious gravel. But other than that, it's super cool. It's archaeology, and well, the bedrock ones are bugged. There's a gap in between, so. But it's still cool either way. So I would say this is top of A tier. So here's the S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and finally the D tier. And thanks for watching. And don't forget Discord link in the description.